The following is a presentation of the Hello Chicago Network.
Hello, Chicago Network is on the air. Hello, everybody. I'm Ryan Yanishadison. It's time to focus for this Wednesday, March the 4th, as we're going to focus on the Cubs and the White Sox, as, of course, spring training about a week and a half in. So give you my first take on this. Let's first start with the Cubs. First things first, I think overall, some of the things I want to talk about. First, Jameson Taillon struggles. Of course, I think he had two spring outings, and I think now he's with Team Canada as the World Baseball Classic getting ready to get on their way. I think he's the guy you got to watch out for. Hopefully he's he's probably going to, I'm not going to sit here and dog him, because also we got to get into Shota Imanaga, his a couple starts as well. But I think when it goes to Jameson Taillon, not going to dog him, because he won two of the biggest playoff games in recent memory. Won the Game 3 winner take all against the Padres, then won Game 4 to force a Game 5 against the Brewers in the division series. So I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, well, he needs to pitch good. It is what it is. It is in spring training. You got to take it with a grain of salt, because you're still spring training is about kind of retooling, refocusing, and trying to get back into motion. And I think that's what it is for him. So I'm not going to worry about Jameson Taillon. Shift gears now to Shota Imanaga. He was throwing 93, 94 in his first outing. Pitched pretty good. His second outing against the White Sox on Sunday is a concern. He gave up 3 home runs. That's not good. Obviously a lot of people saying like David Kaplan's like, oh, either he's in mid-season form, he's not pitching well, So that's struggling. And I thought he was on Team Japan. Apparently he's not, because Seiya Suzuki's in Japan right now. So I think right now you just got to kind of turn that off, and hopefully you'll see that. But that is a concern. The White Sox are not this juggernaut, and you're not going to see that in spring training. But unfortunately, offensively, the guys are still hitting Shota. His first outing, like I said, were very good. The second one, not so good. So that's a little bit alarming. So hopefully we'll start to see, that first time out, he did really well. So hopefully the third time out, you can start to see it, because you don't want, you got insurance this year. Also with the news of Justin Steele, we'll get into that in a second as well. But I think that's worrisome, but you got things to protect him this year, which unfortunately is the reason why I think they lost the division series last year. They didn't have anything. Shota should have been the guy, and he wasn't last year, unfortunately, for that Game 5 when he was when he was rested and ready to go, but you could not trust him. And that's the thing that sucks. And hopefully that doesn't happen this year. Injuries for the Cubs as well. Tyler Austin, which was kind of their first signing of the offseason, he's going to be out for a while with an injury. Jordan Wicks, he's hurt. And then Jonathan Long was going to miss the World Baseball Classic. He was playing first base. Someone ran into his arm. So, those are the early injuries. You saw a lot of injuries come out. Nothing has been serious yet for the Cubs. Wicks, they think it's going to be days, not weeks, not months, days. Hopefully he'll be back. And then Long, not sure. He's going to be in the minors anyway, I think, but definitely has potential to be strong. And then, of course, the Justin Steele news, where he was cleared by his doctor, so therefore he can throw. I believe he has no restrictions, so they're hoping June is going to be when we're going to see him back, and that adds even more depth to a rotation that has Matthew Boyd, who's probably going to be the opening day starter, another year of Cade Horton. Then you got Jameson Taillon, Shota, Edward Cabrera, who pitched really good in his first start. So rotation is looking good going into this season. You don't have to. Hopefully Shota, they can relax and hopefully that game don't stress them out. And hopefully to realize that there are other options, but hopefully he's not a guy you can waste or have to designate for assignment or send down to AAA. Hopefully he gets to be the Shota. So we'll see if that'll be the case. So that is the Cubs. Now let's shift off to the Chicago White Sox.
The following is a presentation of the Hello Chicago Network.
Okay, let's focus now on the Southsiders. White Sox did a really good job against the Cubs. I think they beat the Cubs twice already this spring. They've played well. You've been able to see them offensively play. And the fun thing was on Sunday getting a chance to find, and I watched them Saturday as well. And one name and he had a beautiful home run against the Cleveland Guardians, Sam Antonasi, whatever his name is. He had a beautiful swing, and they said he's still a few years away from making the big league clubs, but he looked really good in that game on Saturday. And then on Sunday, Braden Montgomery hit a home run. Austin Hayes has hit a couple against the Cubs, and Austin Hayes, I think, was a leadoff man. I believe he played for the Reds and these other teams, and he's a guy that I think could also be a key to this team. I think this team has offensively, and then on top of that, going to be getting the #1 overall pick this year, and that shortstop's going to be really good. So I think the White Sox have so much going for them right now. They have a strong competitive team, I think, and it's going to be fun to watch this team play. So offensively, I think they're good. The pitching is where it's going to be interesting. Smith pitched really good on Saturday. Anthony Kay pitched good on Sunday. We're going to have to see how the rest of these guys do. They got Eric Fetty back as well. So we're going to have to see where the White Sox go. But Antonasi, Braden Montgomery, and Austin Hayes were the three guys I wrote down. I think those are the three guys that are going to be fun. Braden Montgomery to have, and then obviously Colson Montgomery is going to be the leader of this team. He's going to be the future. Cuero is going to be there as well. Brooks Baldwin's going to be there. So you're going to see a lot. And then obviously they have Andrew Benintendi, who, according to Brandon, has not played yet this spring. So hopefully he's okay. But you get all that together, and I mean, it's offensively, I think this is going to be a well-rounded team. You get that pitching together, could be fun. So I mean, this is a fun, exciting team, and I think every year they're getting better and better. A really strong White Sox team. And I think, and I said it on the Fan Focus Live, I think they're going to be a team this year where they're going to affect who wins the AL Central. I don't think they got the Cleveland Guardians, the Twins. I think it's going to be between the Guardians and the Tigers. And it's going to be, and they're not going to want to face the White Sox late in the season because the White Sox are going to be playing well. I think they're going to be getting into a groove. So it's going to be fun to see the White Sox kind of be that spoiler and play very good baseball towards the end of the year. So it's going to be a fun year for the White Sox. So 2 years ago was dreadful. This past year, you started to see a future. I think you're going to continue to see that as well. So it should be fun for those White Sox. And of course, next week, we're going to start talking starting lineups for both the Cubs and White Sox. It'll be a dual episode as well. So looking forward to that. So as we're only 3 weeks from tomorrow is opening day, looking forward to that. So everyone have a great day. Don't forget to like this video if you like what you saw. Comment of your thoughts on the Cubs and White Sox a week and a half into spring training. And also remember to subscribe to the Hello Chicago Network YouTube channel every Monday through Friday, Monday through Friday and Monday and Friday. Monday through Thursday, we're focusing at 3:12 Central on Chicago Sports. Tomorrow, we're unfocusing for the first time. We're going to talk about the World Baseball Classic, which is starting up this week as Friday starts the games, and we're going to talk about Team USA. So that is coming up on tomorrow's show to close up the week. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, we talk about Fan Focus Live. We're going to have Hello Opening Day. Now, also, we're going to have to celebrate 5 years of Hello Chicago Network on Wednesday, April 1st. So it's going to be Cubs and the Angels. We're going to be watching the game together on the YouTube channel and celebrating for Hello 5 years. And also, we're going to show some of the best moments over the 5 years of Hello Chicago Network. So that is all coming up on, it's going to be called Hello 5 Years on Wednesday, April the 1st. So stay tuned for that. Should be exciting. So everyone have a great rest of your day. We're back tomorrow for the final time of the week. I'm Ryan Yanishadas from the Hello Chicago Network. We're the focus of Chicago sports.